Well, good morning. It's another day here on the channel. This is extra footage that I'm filming right now because, well, hang on. So this is extra footage I'm filming right now. It is currently the end of August. Starting earlier this month, I identified that it's time for me to really start the search for my very own tiny home, like one that I own. I love the space that I'm in right now, but it is a rental. And when I went into it, it was designed to be like a short-term rental, like a furnished short-term rental. And it has evolved since then into my house now. Now, I mean, I'm sure my landlord would love for me to live there forever because, well, I'm a great tenant. I'm pretty low-keyed, not any drama, do my own thing. I'm an introvert. I love the animals and the farm. But financially, it makes more sense for me to be putting my money into my own space. This space has been perfect for me to touch down in and to unpack all of my things, go through them, cull my stuff if you were to say that, and figure out even more minimalist what I want to keep. So in between my PT this last year and last fall, I was posting my stuff online for sale, as well as acquiring a few more things for my new place that I haven't found yet. And just do another swoop. Well, this is the long weekend of September, and I am going to be staying put at home and going through even a deeper dive of my things and posting even more things for sale and probably doing another Goodwill run because I am now physically, mentally, and emotionally ready to look for my forever home. So today, I'm going to take you to, well, one place for sure, and we're going to take a look at it, and hopefully I can go inside of it and see it. And then over the next little while, my content is going to be at least one video a week about getting into my next housing, my own forever home. And it's still going to be a tiny house, and it's going to be legal. So this is amazing. So moving forward, I want to do a video a week about traveling and an adventure in Tank or in Ninth, because Ninth still has her camper in her, and I'm still loving her. And I'm also going to do an adventure in Tank. And then I might do a cooking video, or it's fall, so maybe we'll do some preserving. And then there'll be a video on my discovery of my tiny house. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Mindy. And well, in 2022, I donated, sold, or gave away all of my things from my large house. And I put my prized possessions in storage, and I put a camper in my other Honda Element, and I went on a great adventure for almost 3 years, and I found myself back here in Oregon. I'm looking for my next forever home, my tiny home, and I'm going to take you on the adventure with me, and we are going to discover tiny homes together and what the options are in 2025. And if you yourself would like to do something like this, maybe I can inspire you and teach you. So let's learn together. So please hit that subscription button below. If it lights up right now when I say subscribe, that means you're not subscribed to the channel. So do it. And well, here we go on today's adventure. So I think you might be surprised at what I'm thinking about for a tiny home, but it'll totally make sense. If you're a longtime follower, you know that I have a big passion for vintage, and specifically mid-century modern vintage. Of course, I can't afford one of those beautiful homes down in Palm Springs, and I don't necessarily think I'd want to place with my sister and Christopher from Canada. I'd like to keep it as my little vacation place. So now I bring you to what I'm thinking about, and hang in there with me. You see that trailer like right there? I'm thinking about that. It could be super cute fixed up, but I've got to go speak with the office. Well, the one that I came to look at today has already sold. Of course, it's such a little cutie pie. And it was a very good price. So that's a 1960s trailer that I showed you. And it probably sold for about $27,000. And it's in pretty decent shape on the inside, pretty original. And would be super fun to like fix up even more. But it's gone. So I'm going to show you footage of another one that I looked at previously, and it's going to need a little more work, which is kind of what I want to do. Like, I love decorating and I love fixing up old vintage things. And so that would be really fun. That would be a fun project. I've also been meeting the people in this park, and they are so nice. It would also get me closer to my doctor's appointments and things of that nature. But let me just show you the one I'm thinking of. So the homes that I've been looking at specifically are under the $25,000 mark. These homes are between 40 and 60 years old, and a lot of them have fallen into a little bit of disrepair because, well, the people have passed on. And some of the homes I'm looking at as well have been sitting for a while, and they're going to need a lot of work, but I'm absolutely up for the challenge of whatever is needed. This particular one I was looking at, I was thinking about extending the garage or putting a greenhouse off of the back of it. I just love looking at all these old trailers and imagining how they could become brand new again. The possibilities are endless. Okay, we're going to take a look this morning at this mobile home park. This is a very old one, and the reason I'm showing you is because look at these homes here on the right. These are really old, like 70s. The red one's 1960s. The blue one, 70s. I mean, these are just super cutie pies. I've always been obsessed with these little tiny trailers. So this straight ahead with the white truck is, I think, the mobile home that I'm looking for. Not sure. Typically, when someone talks about a motorhome or trailer park, I'm not even sure what to call it. Do you leave me a comment? Is it mobile homes, motor homes, trailer homes? Anyways, these are on chassis. These were on wheels at one time. They've been taken off their wheels and set here to live out the rest of their lives with the folks in them. But typically when you mention a trailer home park or a trailer park, often that's what people will think about them. Now, I'm not here to throw shade on people's homes, so please be kind in the comments. Everybody chooses to live a different way, including myself, and you'll probably think I'm crazy. But I, for 17 years, have wanted to live in a tiny house, and in Lane County, it's just not easy. It's just not possible to do it on my own land. And, you know, they make it so that you have to have a main house in order to put a tinier house on it. And I don't know what the logic is with that, you know, because if you pull the permits and build a smaller house, so the minimum footprint in Lane County is 700 square feet, which is still a tiny house. That house to build would cost me $350,000 to $400,000. So I don't have that kind of money at all. Like not even close to that kind of money. And the cost of living is just going up and up and up. So I have to think about my future, keep myself financially safe for it, and you know, look at alternatives. So I have been looking at living in a trailer home park. And there are all kinds of parks. You can see here they have fifth wheels, they have trailer homes, and they have mobile homes. I think I'm getting the language right. So I have been spending the past month just diving deep, super deep into looking at mobile home parks. And I think I found one, and you guys are not going to believe this. I'm in negotiations with the owner right now, and it is out of town. So, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of a jaunt to get into my appointments and things like that, but I'm okay with that. Now, the thing with mobile homes in Oregon, they can be as low as $500 a month and as high as $1,500 a month. Now, those places are super fancy, super bougie, and guess what? Those homes are $250,000. Like my parents, when I graduated from high school, I moved out right away and moved to a ski hill, and they decided they no longer needed their big house because they were empty nesters. So they sold their house and they bought a double wide manufactured home in Canada. I don't remember how much it was, but it was the 1970s. They bought it in the 80s, 86. That's when I graduated. That house is now, my niece lives in it now. It's worth $300,000, and she fixed it up real cute. She did a great job with it. So, I mean, people say, oh, they don't appreciate. They do. And as housing becomes just more and more expensive, I think it's a great alternative to living. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, you know, there's a lot of people in parks and nosy neighbors and stuff like that. And, well, that's probably true too. And that doesn't scare me either. I decided to not buy a piece of property and develop it for a house. Number one, because I can't afford it, and I don't want to work that hard, you know. And I'm not currently at a traditional job right now. I'm just doing YouTubies and having fun with it, and that's covering my small cost of living right now. But I would like to go back to work part-time doing something, and I haven't decided what that is either, because I'm too young to really fully retire myself. And I'd like to kind of beef up my Social Security a little bit more before I do, you know, hit send on retirement. So being that I am obsessed with tiny home living, I want to live tiny because I don't want to accumulate a lot of things. I've been practicing living in my tiny house for this past year, and I have loved it so much. But it is time for me to move on. It's time for me to have my very own space. It's time for me to build my own wealth through equity. And just will have my own place again. And now that I'm feeling a lot better, I really want a fixer-up challenge, but not too crazy, you know, but something to just invest my time and energy in. and fix up. So being that I couldn't afford to buy land and develop, I mean, I can buy the land, but I can't afford to develop it. And I would have to go back to work full-time plus, or start at Only Foot Fans or something like that. You know I'm not doing that. Anyways, to afford that, and well, I'm 57 now. I don't want to work that hard. I don't. So when I was in Palm Springs with Sister and Christopher, we were admiring all these cute little trailer homes in these trailer parks, which are super cute down there, and they go for a lot of money down there. So I've been doing research on them for probably a year now, more so as like an interest. I never actually thought that I would buy one, but guys, I think I'm gonna buy a tiny house of my very own, and I'm gonna live in a community, and I think I'm going to love it. So if you like traveling in tiny campers like Honda Elements, or if you like living in tiny homes like I have been doing throughout all my travels, I've rented several tiny homes. You can go back through my channel. There is a playlist on my channel called Tiny Home Stays and Tiny Home Living. Check that out. Please binge watch that list if you like to see some of the different types of tiny homes that I've stayed in. That is what's helped me make my decision for this tiny home that I've purchased. I hope I'm not making a huge mistake and really screwing up, because I don't know what I'm doing. So you guys are gonna watch me make mistakes or successes. That way you can do the same thing and not screw up, hopefully. I don't think I'm gonna screw up. I think this is gonna be an excellent adventure, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with all of you. So, longtime subscribers and watchers, I have so much love for you. And if you're a new time subscriber, thank you so much for hopping on board and joining me for Tiny Home Living here on the 9th Element channel. And if you're still on the fence about subscribing, that's okay. I'm just happy that you're here and you're watching. But do hit that thumbs up so that YouTube can push this video out to other people that are looking for this kind of information as well. And I'll see you on the next one.